1 year in Amherst. Interior mountain hideout, night. Dinner is over, and Tyro is now sitting against the wall of the cabin in front of the open stove, drinking from one of the jugs of cider. Clark sits next to him, a cup in hand.
What's it like to have a girl, Tyro? You know, like the one who came in the station last night?
Couldn't tell you, because I never wanted one and never will.
Why not?
Why?
Clark pauses, thinking.
To hold?
To hold? The smelly things? I've never wanted to hold one in my life. And if I did, I'd never marry her, but go to the cat house instead.
A cat house? What's a cat house, Tyro?
It's where you pay for a woman, but you only get her for one night.
Oh. Have you ever been to a cat house, Tyro?
Once. My brothers took me, but it was no good.
That's too bad, Tyro. Wasn't the girl you got pretty?
Tyro turns on Clark a look of utter contempt.
You are, by far, the stupidest kid I have ever seen. Now hand me your cup so I can fill it again. I want to see you so drunk you couldn't walk through the door without smashing into the jams.
Clark hands Tyro his cup, and Tyro fills it.
There. Drink it up. All of it.
Clark lifts the cup to his lips, throws it back, and chokes. Lurching forward, he begins to cough. Tyro chuckles fondly, rubbing Clark's back in an especially intimate way.
Yeah, there. You'll get used to it. I know you will. Now here.
He sets the jug of cider in Clark's lap, taking care to situate it.
I'm going to leave this with you. Drink it up. All of it. And when you're finished, I'm going to come back over and show you something new.
Tyro takes a new jug out of the box, moves to the furthest corner of the cabin, away from the stove, and sits against the wall. Interior mountain hideout, night. Clark, still sitting in front of the stove, is now quite drunk. But Tyro, who knows how to hold his liquor, is merely tipsy, sitting happily in his corner and eyeing Clark playfully.
Hey, Tyro.
This is Tyro.
Tyro? Sorry, Tyro, I got mixed up. But Tyro, Hey, Tyro, where'd you get that funny name Tyro? Anyway, Tyro?
Tyro belches, pretending to be drunker than he really is.
I don't remember. I just took it on somewhere.
Who calls you Dan anymore, Tyro?
Tyro pauses, thinking.
Well, those that's near me, only those that near me a lot of time, they call me Dan, but sometimes they think of worse names and call them instead, like my brothers. My brothers always called me names, how I hate them. But why do you ask? Don't you like Tyro anymore?
Oh, I still like you, Tyro. I love you. I ever will.
No, you idiot. I mean my name. Don't you like my name, Tyro?
Clark waits, looking at Tyro. The stove door is open, and his limp, wet lips and light skin flicker and shine in the red and gold firelight of the blaze inside with almost ethereal light, while Tyro is barely visible back in his dark corner.
Tyro is dead. You're Dan. And I don't like Dan.
Tyro slowly sets his jug of cider down. Clark hears it touch the floor. Then there is silence. The crickets, the hooting of an owl, and the 100 other sounds of a wood in the night. All are silent while Clark looks on Tyro and Tyro looks on Clark.
You dog. Oh, you cur dog, I hate you. I always have. Did you know that? I have always hated you, but oh, how I hate you now. I could even kill you. I really could.
He moves back into the light of the stove and pulls back his hair, grimacing wickedly.
You see this scar? Here? In front of my ear?
Clark nods.
Good. Good. I've never shown it to you before, have I?
Clark shakes his head.
I know. I never wanted to, but I don't care now.
Clark begins to move carefully away.
Look at it! And don't you move an inch.
Clark freezes.
Yes. I want you to look at it and see how deep it is. And ugly, too. And then I want you to guess who did it to me. Guess!
Clark begins slowly, almost imperceptibly, to back up against the wall, his hands placed firmly on the floor. Tyro tips his head to one side, looking at Clark, as though what he is about to say is a thing of wonder to him.
All right, then. I'll tell you. My father did it to me. He did it with a knife. Do you know what I could do the same to you? Without the least particle of compunction? I could, right down the front of your pretty face.
He snatches up a dirty knife and holds it out.
What is holding me back?